books. I am your girl Chrissy. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's book. And for this week, I have a really beautiful book for you, and it is Love in Color, Mythical Tales from Around the World Retold by Bolu Babalola. So yes, how gorgeous is this book cover? This is definitely one of those times that I picked up a book based on the book cover, because how cute! Look at all these colors. It's so beautiful. So I'd love to give a huge thanks to William Morrow Books for sending me this gorgeous advanced review copy of this book. I actually won it on Instagram on their giveaway. So yeah, I was so excited to get stuck in. So this book is available to purchase, and it came out on April 13th, 2021. Yeah, I've just heard really great things about this book, and I was in the mood for something warm and uplifting, and I knew that it's a short collection of stories, or collection of short stories. Why did I say that the other way around? A collection of short stories, and it's all to do with love. I mean, look at that. It's just so gorgeous. And also, little fun fact about the author, Bolu Babalola. So she's 29, I think, still 29, and she's from London, UK, but also of Nigerian descent. And she is really funny. She has a really fun Twitter, Instagram account. I just really love her. And she is a self-proclaimed rom-com connoisseur. And it's just, yeah, I follow her. I really like her. And I just wanted to, check out what this read is all about. So let's get stuck into the, I guess, not the plot, but what Love in Color is all about. The setting for these short stories took place in various continents and mainly in Africa. Love in Color is a collection of 13 short stories that retells the most beautiful love stories from history and mythology from all over the world. These stories are filled with new, vibrant details and focus on the magical folktales of West Africa, ancient legends from the Middle East, and stories from long-erased places. In Love in Color, Babalola has created captivating stories that traverse across perspectives, continents, and genres. So that is what this collection of stories is all about. Stay tuned. When I come back, I'm going to give you my review for this read. I'm going to give you my rating and my song pick for Love in Color. Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned to Chrissy's Books. So let's just jump right into my review for this read. So firstly, I really would like to say that I absolutely loved and adored the fresh take on these short story collections. I seriously loved that, if not most, but I'm pretty sure all the characters were Black, and that she celebrated these stories with diverse and beautiful characters, which is something you don't often see or even sort of think about in these kind of stories, like classical mythical stories. So I really did love that. And this book is a true celebration of Black love and the beauty of darker skin. And I really loved reading about that. I'm gonna say that I'm actually really bad with African folklore stories. So for me, a lot of these stories were really new, but they're also quite refreshing to read as well. And I also quite liked some of the retellings of the other stories that I actually did know about. Definitely at times felt like I was reading like a young adult book, but not in a bad way. Like, it just felt like really like fun and fresh and cool. It's just like, some of the stories were very modern, very millennials. A lot of millennials would love this. And I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to quite a few of these short stories. One of the aspects that I loved about these short stories is that they all pretty much focused on women. Every story had a lead female character, and I really, really love that. All the stories were about love, and I also love that the men in these stories were more like, not like an accessory, but they were just more like the cherry on top. It was all about the women, all about the women's ambitions and their goals and what they want, and the men were uplifting all the women, and I just loved it. I love that it was like really quite a strong feminist read as well. I wouldn't say that all of the stories were amazing. You know, some stories were definitely better than others. Some I kind of, you know, not skimmed through, but they were just sort of like, all right. But I did really love that she not only focused on African folklore tales, she even dipped into other stories from all around the world, which made for an exciting and sort of like fun twist on these classic tellings. And also, she actually based one of the stories from her parents' relationships, and also one was based from her kind of dating past in a way. So yeah, I just thought it was really cool, and I liked all the different takes in all the stories. Right, so with all that said, let's just jump right into my review for Love in Color. So I gave this beautiful book a rating of 9 out of 10, y'all. Yes, which means that this book was excellent. I loved it. It was close to perfection. Even though I didn't love every story in this book, I just loved the overall feeling that the book gave me, and I just thought it was really cool. I loved all this, like all the different takes on the stories. I just thought it was really fun. It was a very enjoyable read, and I would definitely recommend it. It's really fun. You can sort of read it in bits and pieces, or you can read it all at once. So yeah, I loved it. 9 out of 10. And if I could describe Love in Color, Mythical Tales from Around the World, Retold, with 4 words, first one is fresh. And that is because this book has a fun take on a lot of classical or just classic folklore stories. It felt very millennial. It was funny and witty, sharp, and it had like young adult vibes. I felt like it was just like a refreshing and fun, entertaining take on these stories. So yeah, definitely very fresh. Second word is hopeful. And that is because I just felt pure joy and light reading this book. Oh my god, after the end of like every story, you're just like, oh my god. You just felt so hopeful. It's very, very romantic. Romance is not dead. Love always wins. It's just like good vibes. And it makes you feel really warm after each story. So definitely very hopeful. The third word is passionate. And that is because, I mean, look at that cover. Look. So much passion. It's a very, very intimate book. It's all about love. It's about relationships. It's about the hits and misses of relationships and our dating life. It's very heartwarming, and it's just simply a romantic book. So if you want a bit of like romance in your life, definitely read this book. It's so sweet. And the fourth word is fierce. And that is because this is a feminist read. You know, all the women are front and center. It's filled with a lot of strong heroines, which I always really love. And its narrative is definitely centered around women and their aspirations and their goals and their dreams. And men are just the icing on the cake, like I said. It's just very, very centered around women, and it's a feminist book. I love it. It's great. Very fierce. And to just wrap up my review for Love in Color, it's ultimately about love. It's about the ups and downs of relationships. It's about women holding their own and being content in their goals and aspirations. And it's about men respecting women. This is a really great book for men to read too. It's just nice, you know, it's just like, this is what women want, you know? It's about finding your light, finding your path in life. And all in all, it just had really hopeful and positive characters, and it's just a collection of really lovely stories. And I definitely recommend for you to read this book if you just want like a really warm and cozy, just romantic book about Black love, you know, like love the celebration of that. So fun. And also there was an LGBTQ story in there as well. So, you know, fun little addition there. Okay, so let's get into my song pick for Love in Color. So I knew, like, I think after like the first story, what my song pick was gonna be, because This book is a celebration of just Black love. It's a celebration of brown skin, of that melanin glow. And it's also a really romantic book. It's so sweet and it's very hopeful. So the song pick, which, you know, I kind of thought of immediately, is this beautiful timeless song, and I don't think it'll ever go out of style. I love this song and I love this artist. And the song pick is Brown Skin by the gorgeous India Arie. Please watch this music video. I'm gonna link it somewhere. It's just a really gorgeous song. So that's it. Thank you so much for staying tuned, y'all. Please subscribe, like my video, follow me. I'm really fun. I read everything. And I'll also post a link to the author's Twitter profile. She's just really cool. And I will post a link to purchase the book if you want to get the book as well on Amazon. And that is it. I hope you have a beautiful week. Thank you so much for watching.